NFC playoff games right now, as we currently stand. Bucs versus Cowboys rematch of last year's matchup.
I'm taking the Cowboys.
Okay, can the Bucs win?
This game, I will say Cowboys should win comfortably.
Bucs are my bad. I thought it was
sorry.
No. I got confused with 49ers Cowboys. It is Bucs versus Cowboys though.
Yeah, Cowboys should win this game comfortably. The Bucs are just blessed to be in the worst division in football, which is the only reason they're in this game. I mean, if you got Sam Darnold and the Panthers and Andy Dalton and the Saints right on your tails, you know you're probably not a good football team. Right now, the Bucs are not a good football team. The Cowboys clear them.
Steal this game.
No, I really don't.
So if they do,
Brady,
if they do,
fourth quarter.
No,
I have the Cowboys in this game.
I think it would have to be a sloppy game from Dallas for that to happen. Like Dallas, multiple turnovers.
I have a problem with me disrespecting Brock Purdy. Why are you disrespecting the GOAT?
You're
not giving him a chance to win.
But the 49ers have arguably the best roster in football.
Nah, bro, you've been disrespecting.
The Bucs have been so ass.
For how many years has Tom Brady owned your team?
My entire life, 2 decades.
His team or y'all team?
He's owned you.
I understand. Nuts. Is this the Tom Brady Patriots from the 2010s, or is this the 2022 Bucs with Todd Bowles?
You love saying you don't like being called Mr. Flip Aside, then you do some shit like this.
What is his team?
It's not your team too, bro.
No,
bro, what happened? I thought he was on his last legs.
No, I'm a Jets fan.
I thought.
Okay.
I'm a
diehard
diehard
fan for
fan.
Brady, bro. He's
I'm
always
a
like this
diehard
for
fan.
Brady.
I'm a diehard fan.
He has owned our team.
Sorry, I got mixed up.
Of course, yeah, you get confused. He has owned our team for 20 years, but that is the Tom Brady Patriots with Bill Belichick. This is the Tom Brady Bucs with Todd Bowles. Bit of a different, situation.
Let's go on to the next game. 49ers versus Giants.
Niners
for sure.
This is a terrible matchup for the Giants. If the Giants play the Vikings again, I think they definitely have a chance.
Told y'all, man.
If they play the Niners, though, it's chopped. The Niners are too talented.
The Giants pretty much confirmed to play the Niners, or
not official. It could change. One thing I will say, it will be a better game than people think because the Giants play well on the road. I think that whoever they play, they would be the favorites, but the Giants on the road are a very underrated team. That's all I want to say.
Vikings versus Commanders.
This is actually a good-ass game.
You can't trust the Vikings for shit. Every game is going to be close.
How can't you trust them? Kirk Cousins has the most fourth game-winning drive.
I apologize.
What are you talking about? He has the
he
most
won the
in
game,
NFL history.
61-yard field goal.
He has the
was
most
a 61-yard
field
goal
in
Joel,
NFL history.
I'm sorry.
Why can we not trust Kirk Cousins?
I'm sorry.
He's been clutch.
He's clutch.
Yes, he's been clutch.
Up to this point, you could trust the Vikings for winning all of these one-score field goal type games.
That's a skill.
It is a skill, but history has shown they usually go back to the median. If you win 7 game-winning drives, you're probably due for one to not go your way. A couple plays not go your way.
History has not shown this season. The Vikings have won all these games.
They have, but
so in the playoffs against the Commanders, against Taylor Heineke,
what was the reason you were so high on the Vikings this year? Because last year they lost all these one-score games. Mm-hmm. Now this year they have, and honestly, not much in terms of personnel. It's about the same. You got a new head coach, obviously, yes.
Yep.
Against the Commanders, it's going to be a close game. In the fourth quarter, do they fumble? Is there an interception? Do they drop an interception? It's very thin. Wow, I'm losing myself. What I'm trying to say is very thin margins with the Vikings. It's just one or two things that don't go their way because you know it's going to be a one-score game. You know it doesn't matter who they're playing. They're not blowing them out. They're not going to get blown out. So it's very thin margins. If one thing doesn't go their way, they could easily lose a game to the Commanders or to the Giants.
So who do you got, Dehls?
I would take the Vikings. They're more talented. They have a better quarterback.
So you said all that just to pick Minnesota.
If the Vikings play the Giants in round 1, I'll put my entire house on it. The Giants are winning that game.
It's funny because I tweeted that out. I said, I know who I'd pick. I had no clue. I just want to see what people were thinking. And it was pretty split 50-50.
You know the answer, kid.
Yeah.
Those New York football Giants.
They have a good shot.
Something on the road with the Giants. It's crazy.
Jets have been the same way. Much better on the road than home.
It's because MetLife is toxic.
Yeah.
It's toxic. It's a horrible environment to play for the home team.
Yeah, I know. They ruined Zach.
RJ Barrett got hurt. Yeah.
So now NFC. No way. That sucks.
Oh, I'm shocked to hear that your reaction.
You actually had it was like no sympathy behind.
No,
Brunson also got hurt. I don't know if he started or not. But I saw
Is our whole team getting hurt?
I don't know if Brunson got hurt in the game or was out before the game started. But I think it was hip, maybe.
Better not be lying to me.
I'm definitely not. But I don't know if he got hurt during the game or if it was pre.
NFC teams that have not clinched a playoff spot yet. The Buccaneers. They have a 76% chance at making it. If they beat Carolina this weekend, they will clinch. But if they don't, then the Panthers have a chance to make it. The Panthers have a 22% chance to make it. If they beat Tampa Bay, it jumps to 62%. And Week 18 versus the Saints would decide the division for them. If they win, they can get in the playoffs.
I believe the Bucs are 7-point favorites against the Panthers.
Yeah,
I think it's our
the
friend
Bucs
of the
also
show,
have Panthers,
Mikey
though.
Grogan, said the Bucs haven't won a game by more than 7 since like Week 6 or
Really?
something like that.
But
It's
it-
been-
all close games.
yeah, so I think the Bucs will win. They should win.
Shout
But
out Mikey.
Panthers been running the ball well. They're playing good defense. Chase Horn's been great.
Giants.
Is he going to be out?
Who?
JC Horn?
I don't know.
I saw JC Horn had an injury. I can look it up right now.
Giants 89% chance at making the playoffs. They just
get
don't
in.
have to lose out.
Yeah.
They're gonna face the Colts this weekend, and then Week 18, the Eagles probably against their backups.
Yeah, broken wrist, JC Horn.
Broken
Man,
wrist?
he's out?
bro.
Oh,
Oh, that
so he
sucks.
might be done for the year. I'm probably
He's
done
been
for the
elite
year.
all year.
Yeah,
The
that sucks.
Commanders have a 29% chance at making the playoffs. They have to beat the Browns next week and beat the Cowboys in Week 18.
Oh, that's a tough game.
If Washington goes 1-1, the Lions, Packers, and Seahawks will have to lose at least one game.
I
You
want
don't
to
like
see the
their odds.
Commanders in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I want to see them.
You
in the
want to see
What are
them?
the Lions?
No.
What's
I'll
this?
tell you that.
They're a
in a
good
bit.
team.
Lions.
I'd much rather
Oh,
see
I'm
the
sorry.
Lions.
Thank
yes.
you.
I don't want to see the Giants.
I don't
in.
want
That's
to
the
see
thing.
Although those
If Giants are
teams,
in, they're
although those teams have not
My
clinched,
G-men.
You're what?
Giants are in.
My G-men.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I heard that right.
although these teams have not clinched, they are in the playoffs. These are the teams in the hunt that are on the outside looking in. The Seahawks have a 29% chance of making the playoffs. If they beat the Jets next week and beat the Rams in Week 18, the Commanders and Packers have to lose at least one game
Sheesh.
for them to get in.
That's
Seahawks are
actually a lot.
cooked. They're cooked.
The Lions have a
How the mighty have
24% chance at getting in. They have to beat the Bears next week, beat the Packers in Week 18, and the Commanders and Seahawks each have to lose a game.
That's a baby. They have to beat Packers Week 18.
There's a chance.
Commanders, I believe, they have a tough schedule the
They
next
do.
2 games.
They do. I want to say they play
They play the Eagles.
the Eagles. Is it the Cowboys too?
No, they don't
No,
play
they
the
play
Eagles.
the Eagles twice. It's the Browns and Cowboys.
That's
Cowboys
what it was.
game is tough.
The Packers have a 27% chance to make the playoffs. They have to beat the Vikings next week, beat the Lions in Week 18,
Both at home.
and the Giants have to either lose out or the Commanders lose once.
It's a good thing they haven't played the Vikings since like Week 1, so they had enough time to prepare.
Yeah, Packers have a chance. I think both of those games being at Lambeau is huge for them. And I do think Washington will drop one. So Packers somehow, some way from the depths of hell might make
I'm
it
saying
in.
Washington gets in, man. I'm a bank on it getting.
Listen,
get in.
if Aaron Rodgers gets in, who knows what can happen?
That team's so mid.
It's Aaron Rodgers.
Team's mid.
It's Aaron Rodgers.
You got to see what's up with your boy Christian Watson, bro.
No.
Because if he's
Bro, the
out for an
hip
extended
injury is
period,
crazy.
it's chopped. This team has it's
Romeo
chopped.
and him just cannot stay on the field together.
Now, the NFC teams that are still in the playoff hunt: Seahawks, Lions, Packers, and Panthers for the NFC South. Out of the teams that can get the wild card, who do you think has the best shot to do it?
The Giants.
Going Giants and
Well, no, the Giants are in.
Oh,
already,
sorry.
Right
Oh,
now,
so
currently.
just two spots?
in terms of the Seahawks, Lions, and Packers.
I'll go Lions.
I think the Packers have a good chance. I really
Packers,
do.
They do have a good
I
chance.
would bet on the Packers.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay consistent. Going with the Detroit Lions.
Detroit.
I like Detroit. It's just a hard path.
It is.
It
Yeah,
is.
Hard
losing
pass.
that Panthers game was
They have
tough.
to win 2 in a row.
But the schedule is relatively
This
friendly.
would breed
Bears, they should
Warriors.
win. They should beat the
Builds
Bears
character.
comfortably. Packers in Lambeau, if they win, they deserve it at that point. Honestly,
Do the Bears
Division games.
that's, in Lambeau too. Like
That's, a tough
a
ass
tough
game, no
ass
matter
game
how
to win.
bad they are.
Do the Panthers win the division?
I'm gonna go Buccaneers. I
I'm
think
going
it's-
to
still
Bucs
go-
too. I hope. I don't need to see.
But I
Saquon
will
in
say
the
I'm
playoffs.
with Mikey. If you're
If
better,
JC Horn was playing,
+7 is interesting. If you're looking into Carolina,
I'm gonna go Carolina.
Carolina wins the division.
Yes, I'm gonna be different.
You just be talking, bro.